The Marine Lieutenant Colonel battalion commander that criticized leadership for the Afghan withdrawal is now in jail to await his trial. Hello and welcome to Sweet Home California. My name is Jennifer. I haven't spoken on this issue before because, as an Army veteran and commander of the 10th Military Police Company way back before the turn of the century, I'm a strong believer in military discipline, the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and handling problems through the military chain of command or the Inspector General should the chain of command fail. I've been a part of investigations that ultimately resulted in soldiers being removed from service or even going to jail. In the Army that I was a part of, if ever a congressional inquiry came down, everything stopped until the problem was solved. When I was a platoon leader in Bosnia, my platoon was tasked with guarding then First Lady Hillary Clinton during her visit. Yes, this is the visit where she later falsely claimed her plane circled into the Tuzla Air Base under fire, the same base that we were all stationed at. So I know exactly what was going on there. I'd say the vast majority of my soldiers were not fans of hers, but we did our jobs and we kept our feelings to ourselves. So when Lieutenant Colonel Scheller, a Marine training battalion commander, publicly denounced the military for its handling of the Afghan withdrawal, I was not a fan. Let me show you a little bit of what he said.
I'm not saying we've got to be in Afghanistan forever, but I am saying, did any of you throw your rank on the table and say, hey, it's a bad idea to evacuate Bagram Airfield, the strategic air base, before we evacuate everyone? I have been fighting for 17 years. I am willing to throw it all away to say to my senior leaders, I demand accountability.
Right.
So he was immediately relieved of command. Though he tendered his resignation, it doesn't work like that in the military. Though officers can put in papers to resign at any time after their initial 4 years, the military can decide whether or not to accept that resignation, and in this case, they decided not to in order to seek punishment. Lieutenant Colonel Scheller was ordered not to post any more to social media and was being offered a deal to separate from the Marines under less than full honorable conditions. But he did post again, this time leveling charges against General McKenzie for his part in the fiasco and his attempt to demand accountability. To his credit, Lieutenant Colonel Scheller acknowledges that he should have been fired for his actions as he was. Unfortunately, his punishment can include imprisonment as well. And now that's exactly where he is. Why is he being so vocal? To the detriment of himself and to his family. Well, in one video that he shared, he said that when he was a captain, he served under a brigade commander that had spoken up against wrongdoing within the chain of command. So he followed all of the normal protocols. His brigade commander was relieved of duty and shuffled out of the Marines without the underlying problem ever being resolved. Lieutenant Colonel Scheller is doing his level best to make sure this is not quietly swept under the rug, but now he's in the brig. Even as Secretary of Defense Austin is being questioned by Congress today, will accountability really happen? Or will Lieutenant Colonel Scheller have done all of this for nothing? I definitely do not agree with Lieutenant Colonel Scheller on everything that he's ever posted or said, but I do admire his courage in saying it. He will be paying a price, but hopefully with your help in sharing the situation, accountability won't stop with him, but will be applied to the generals and the defense officials and even the Biden administration for allowing this fiasco in Afghanistan to happen, where we lost 13 young military service members, hundreds of Afghan nationals, 83 billion in military supplies, and the trust of all our allies. Lieutenant Colonel Scheller has set up a fund through pipe hitters, which also helped Navy SEAL Gallagher beat unfair charges several years back. I'll include a link in the description. If you feel led to contribute, please do. Please also comment below what your thoughts are on this situation. Then please like, subscribe, and share this video so that more people realize how the military pushes accountability to the lowest level possible, leaving the generals and the public officials unscathed. God bless, keep praying, and I'll talk to you next time.